brother Naija.
Like she's a weak one and, you know, needs to go. And she's kind of like, the way I see it is like, look, you're in my way. You're in our way.
I say you are like a toddler in a China shop.
Call them low-hanging fruit. To me, Ilebaye is a low-hanging fruit. I'm a lion. We're lions here. And to be honest, you're looking like red meat that's just walking around.
Show me Pepe, you tiny ass, silly ass bitch.
It's like, let's get rid of all the walking tomahawk steaks, you know.
Go to your room, shameless fool. Go to your room. Take that walk of shame. Take that walk of shame. Take that walk of shame, stupid bitch. Exactly. Ho.
Per. Yeah, people. Yes, as you all know, yes. For me to do this, you all know that this is the Ilebaye signature. Z Baddie. Per. Guys, it's been, and is it 10 weeks? Like, it's been very much, it's been an interesting 10 weeks, I must say. I told you in one of my videos that there are 50-50 chances that Ilebaye is going to win the show, and it happened. I couldn't come back because a whole lot of things have been happening, but I was like, you know, let's come and talk about Ilebaye's win. I mean, let's share our 2 cents about her win, what we've learned, and also tell people, give them reasons why Ilebaye actually won the show. Guys, welcome to Big Brother Conversations. My name is Karen Ayodewe, aka Karen You, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please kindly do that now and share this video if you watch it to the end, because there is 1 or 2 things you're definitely going to learn from the video. So people have been saying that Ilebaye won out of pity. There has been this narrative, oh, Nigerians like pity. In fact, the day she won, pity was trending. And I was like, how can you guys say Ilebaye won out of pity? Because the moment that girl won the head of house, we didn't talk about that week where she won the head of house and how those ladies were making her reign, or the housemates were making her reign as the head of house a living hell. Guys, for those of you who feel that Ilebaye's win is out of pity, let me give you a breakdown. Let me just share a little story, a very short story, so you understand how is it not possible for Ilebaye to win the show. So 20 housemates were selected to come for the Big Brother Naija All Stars from different seasons, from the Level Up, Double Wala, Pepper Dem, Sigobe, Lockdown, and you know what. And these housemates, most of them, they call themselves the OGs. Some of them were finalists, some of them were winners, and they felt like, okay, this is something we've done it before, definitely we are going to do it again. Now me, I'm not going to lie you, when Ilebaye came and doing, in fact Ilebaye especially, I was like, why did they bring Ilebaye? Because Ilebaye did not have any twist in her season. She was in the Level Up season, which was last year. She didn't really have much twist. I think the only twist she had was the narrative that they were saying she followed Sakes, and she was trying to follow a married man, and also the narrative of she trying to make Beauty, she was the one that made Beauty to be disqualified, and her movement with Brian. So there was no twist. I was like, why did Big Brother bring her to the house? Now when she got into the house, this housemate that felt like, oh, we are the OGs, they now made us see why Ilebaye should win the prize money. Most of them called her, she's a low-hanging fruit. I'm sure you saw the intro video I put. She's a low-hanging fruit. Some of them said she's a toy in a China shop. I mean, they looked down on her, they bullied her based on, okay, you're the smallest, you're not supposed to be in our midst. And that was how they offered us Ilebaye. I'm not going to say that Ilebaye was a very good girl, no. Ilebaye at the very first week was kind of a nuisance, but then she was bringing drama. In every corner of the house they were talking about Ilebaye. Kitchen, Ilebaye. Toilet, Ilebaye. Every part of the house, Ilebaye. So Ilebaye was just entering the ears of Nigerians. And then the parts where Ike now bullied her to anyhow, with the likes of Shea and the rest of them, that was when Nigerians now stamped it and said, you know what, this girl is definitely going to win this prize money. Now the question is, was that pity? Due to her due to her careless and stubborn behavior, she got 2 strikes. Do you understand? And Ebuka made it known that this show is all about entertainment, drama. Most of the OGs felt like, oh, we have a brand to protect, so they were just feeling so relaxed. They're like, oh, we have a brand, and they were not entertaining us. Ilebaye, that was jumping, poking, and disturbing the entire house, was giving us the drama that we sign up for. I mean, you cannot subscribe your DSTV and your GoTV and you'll be watching people that are protecting their brand image. So why did you now come for the reality game show? Now, despite the fact that she had her 2 strikes, Ilebaye was also now working hard in her task. The height of it, where I gave her a round of applause, was when she won the HOH. Doyin was the person that was her backup. They made Doyin not to talk to her again. So Ilebaye now on her own told herself that, I could remember in one of her diary section, she said, I'm going to prove to them that I can stand alone. So this girl now was fighting battles. Even when they made her HOH, she was still very calm to these OGs. So what's the moral lesson of this story? The moral lesson of this story is that, see, don't be too confident. I feel like the OGs, they felt like they know how this game works. They were already analyzing it. They felt like, oh, because I have fan base, I have this. Ilebaye fan base were risers. This girl literally did not even have a fan base. The only thing we even know her as is Z Baddie. She didn't have a fan base. Imagine her fan base coming up, which they call them their risers. They came and they showed us that yes, Ilebaye deserves to win. So it was the OGs that put Ilebaye for us. Like, they gave us Ilebaye. And Nigerians, we're very emotional. We take this game too personal. So most people took it so personal, and that was how they made this girl to win the prize money. So now that the show is over and everybody has learnt and understood that anything can happen, this life is, don't be full of, or Mashallah said, don't be full of so much of expectation. Anything can happen. Mashallah was even that person that was able to guide her, you get. So my advice to Ilebaye is that, look, you're still a very young lady, and also know that those housemates, majority of them are looking out for your downfall. So you, just like the way you proved to them you can survive with 2 strikes, because most of them wanted you to get 3 strikes. I could remember somebody saying, catch your strike, catch your strike. No, they really wanted to bring you down. So make sure that you don't allow the fame to get into your head. Work on building yourself as a brand, so that the next couple of years, when those housemates see you, they'll be truly proud of you, and they'll have no reason to condemn you or say, oh, this girl used us, this girl used a strategy. For me, I don't think Ilebaye's game was a strategy. She was just being herself. I mean, looking at the way she collected her car, her prize money, she was just jumping. Ask yourself, at 22, how were you behaving? That is Ilebaye behaving 22. I can assure you that if Ilebaye gets to 25, 26, 27, she will adjust to certain things. Like, there are certain things she's going to tone down. I'm even saying from experience, but at 22, I think I was extremely overconfident. At 22, I think maybe I was all over the place. But as time went on, I got to understand that this life, at some point, you just need to calm down. So I feel like when the next couple of years comes, they will definitely see a different Ilebaye. So Ilebaye should just take it one step at a time, and she will definitely shine. Guys, did I have fun? Of course I did, and I will definitely continue this whole analysis. And ours is not just about the analysis. Ours is just to make sure we impact you one way or the other with the show. So the next show we are going to be reviewing is going to be the Real Housewives of Lagos. But we couldn't start this past weekend because we still have a lot of things to analyze and finish up with Big Brother Naija All Stars. But since the show has finally come to an end, this weekend we are going to be doing the Real Housewives of Lagos. But that will be on another segment, which is Reality Bus Stop. So if you know that you enjoyed all our conversations here on Big Brother Naija, make sure you go and watch Reality Bus Stop. It's also going to be showing on this YouTube channel, Gist Always YouTube channel. Kindly subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We are trying to build a community. Like, as I said, this whole talk thing, we put it into a podcast. We couldn't do that because we have to sort out other content here and there. But for those of you that are sticking to us and supporting us, we truly appreciate. Once again, my name is Karen Ayodiowe, aka Karen Ayu. Please kindly subscribe, and definitely we are going to come back and review the games of each of all the housemates. Yes, because we need to talk about those housemates that gave us a show and those housemates that did not give us a show. So see you in the next video. Peace.
Visit www.gstarways.ng to be inspired and be informed.